Alright, I am back, ready to assemble everything. I wanted to talk a little bit about the background. What I did for the background, it is crumb cake, and I had no crumb cake ink, or I would have used the lighter ink, but I did have soft suede. I went ahead and covered the embossing folder with the soft suede. Then I sprayed and got the crumb cake cardstock wet, so that when it embosses, if you can see with the angles, it's a very deep cut, and there's also a little bit of some wetness looking effects on here, which is really nice. I then trimmed it so that there would be a thin white border, and then I took my scissors and I roughed up the edges of the paper. It was not perfect, and I thought the best way to deal with the edges not being perfect would be just rough them up a little bit. So that is the background. I have footage of the coloring. I went ahead and colored the base layer of pale pink in case any of the trimmed piece here doesn't cover every bit of it. I had used a ball tool to actually dome somewhat this, so that the roses, so that they have a 3D effect to them. I have using the free second release springtime foils. I used the lines in silver. And then with the lines in silver, which look like so, I decided it would be fun to add more metal. So I went ahead and adhered. I have the gold sequins. So this is my vertical strip that I'm going to put along the edge here. It's pretty much ready to go. I have You Are Loved that I want to pop up, and it is going to, I might trim it down a little bit, so it'll be along the bottom here, and then I have a ribbon that I want to put like so. The basket is going to overlap some of the sequins, and then I will have my popped up roses. So that is going to be the finished card. So now I want to get to adding some dimensionals to these. Alright, so I've added the dimensional foam to the backs. And I will line up the rows here. So there is the rows. By using the stylus that I used, it kind of rounds the edges. Rather than having them be straight popped up, they are a little bit of a rounded, more of a puffy looking pop-up. Then I had, oh, that's already sticky, the cute little tag, the little heart tag that I want to have about right there. I don't think I want this to be popped up, but because I want to put it on the sequins, I think I will pop this up also. Now, this You Are Loved is going to be, I might want to trim this off a bit. So, plan on putting the bow right there. So I will get a dot for that. That completes my card. Love the basket with the basket embossing folder. This is great, beautiful paper. Love the two metals. I toyed with some different colors with the roses, but because of the sentiment being "You Are Loved," I kind of felt it needed to be either pink or red. And I wanted to keep the whole card looking a little bit softer, so I went with the pink. Hopefully you enjoyed this card and watching my process of building it. And thanks for watching.